to my channel. Today I'm doing another sun gaze video. This is for the new moon in Pisces, and I just been thinking about how I've been feeling about myself and the world and who I'm becoming and who I was in the past and who I want to be looking forward. Who am I looking forward to be? And uh, this past year, well, I already called this year was going to be the year of healing for me. I already knew, I had a feeling that I had to let go of a lot of things that was holding me back. Like, just starting this year, I just knew it was a lot of stuff that was putting on myself that wasn't my burden to carry. And it's not until, what is it, September now? This year has went really fast. I'm not sure, pretty sure it's felt like that for a lot of people. A lot of people, everyone this year, like what happened. Like it's now September 2009, it's about to be 2020. But yeah, this year I've been focusing, I haven't consciously made the choice to focus on this, but I feel like I've been doing it, but now for the rest of this year, I really want to focus on healing, like really getting deep into what was holding me back from being the greatest version of myself. Being the greatest version of myself. So I've been doing yoga, meditating, reading different books like about self-love and affirming, doing affirmations. And I haven't been, I've been doing these things, but I haven't really did a consistent routine. And I think, like I said, for this, starting with this, I guess the next new moon, I'm gonna write a list of all the things that I really, really want to focus on, so I can start the year 2020 like fresh, like a whole new person. I really want to start this year fresh, and because I've been doing yoga, like waking up doing yoga, and yoga it really has been transforming my whole life. Like I really did not. This thing has been here this whole time, but never used it in the way that I'm using it now. Especially like when you first wake up, just to start. If you start your day off right, the rest of the day goes so differently. I really didn't realize that. Like the way you start off your day really determines how the rest of your day will go. Like to a certain degree, of course, but if you start off really high, everything else just seems to be like you don't really see the bad in anything. It's just a great day. Like the whole day is just great. So I've been releasing a lot of pain that because I found like your body holds the tension, like all the trauma that we go through in our lives, like all the say you like for example, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I used to get bullied for my forehead when I was in elementary school, and it wasn't until like recently when I met my twin flame, I didn't realize how much that affected me subconsciously. And I would always cover it. I would never wear hairstyles that pull my hair back. But I'm just I'm just starting to realize I'm thankful for even being alive. I'm thankful for having this body to be able to experience life. There's some people that don't even have arms, have legs. Like I'm breathing. Like I get to experience life every day, and that's I don't want to say blessing because we don't want to be less. I say be more. I say it's it's great to be able to experience the pleasures and the pains of life. But I'm learning more the more I accept the pain that I have went through in the past, the more I've been able to enjoy the pleasures. Um, that in many different ways. But yeah, so this year, 2000, has been just a year of like really finding myself, finding out what I really want to do for the rest, not for the rest of my life, but how I want to live my daily life, like setting new intentions on how I want to live. One of those main intentions have been like being present, like especially for like when it comes to eating food. I want to just eat food, just eat food. Sometimes I'll talk to people. Most time I try not to be on my phone or anything, watch anything. Just sit there and feel the food in your mouth and the how's it smell, how's it taste, how's it feel, or even and it's like I said, meditating has been consistent, but I noticed that now that since I started meditating, I've been more present and I feel more content. I feel a lot more happy. I mean, but this past couple of days, I don't know what was going on. I didn't feel like doing nothing. I've been sleeping all day. It's like I wake up, I'm like, why am I still? I really slept all day. I didn't do anything except like I will wake up, do yoga, meditate, then fall back asleep for like the rest of the day. I don't know what's going on, but I just been wanting to sleep. This is the first time like I'm really like awake and I'm like ready to do something. So it's like, why not make a video? But yeah, I just want to make this video to talk about the new feelings and emotions that I have towards myself and the world. I feel more connected. I mean, I feel like I always had this connection. I just never acknowledged it, and it was like I was afraid to acknowledge it. Like to the point where I was afraid of seeing who I actually was. So even like like your shadow, I would see my shadow and be afraid, like walking on the sidewalk. I would look down and see I would actually be afraid of it. Like I don't know what was going on. I feel like I know what that means, symbolically. Like I was afraid of my dark side, I guess. But it's like I was afraid of seeing I was afraid of seeing my dark side. Um, yeah, and this past week, it's just been revealing all that side of me. I've just been revealing that side of myself to myself and healing from it, like changing it into something how it could help me be a better person. For example, I have a tendency to this is a big one for me. I feel like I never I think I stopped thinking that people actually cared, and it's been preventing me from having a successful or fulfilling relationship that I know that I want eventually. Like I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to have like that family structure that I never had, and I don't want to say that I'm basing my past or what my parents did to why like I can't do it, but I feel like I've been using that to as an excuse to not become a better version of myself. So it's just been discovering what I truly want and the steps that I need to take in order to get there. What truly makes me feel happy and fulfilled in this life. Yeah. And so it's been a lot of vulnerability happening this year. It's really speaking my truth about how I really feel about certain things. I feel like I got scared. I had a fear of people seeing me like for who I really was. And I think this has been holding me back from having true connection and true friendship with people that make life the makes life pleasurable. That's the kind of things that makes life pleasurable for me, because I love when we love when we feel connected to someone or we feel like someone understands us. But if we don't give them a chance to understand us, how can we ever feel that connection? So it's just been me, this year has been really me healing from my past, healing from all the things that have been, like letting go of all the things that's been holding me back from being who I truly am and not being unapologetic in that, and stop being so sorry for being myself. Like, living in my truth. Yeah, that, and I feel like I'm kind of stuck. I feel stuck. Maybe I'm at a point in my life where there's no drama, and I feel like maybe even I've been making up this drama in my head that like literally nothing's happening. Like nothing is happening right now. Like nothing's happening, and it is all, the battle is all in my mind. Like I don't have to argue. I don't have to prove I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I've just been learning to accept that and live with that intention every day. So I hope people benefit from this video. I think I'll leave it at this for now. So tomorrow's a full moon in Pisces, and it's supposed to be the full embodiment of your emotions and feelings towards people, the people around you and yourself. And I encourage everyone to investigate that, why they feel a certain way they feel about people, or about themselves, especially sometimes and then letting go all the grudges or any negative feeling you have towards anyone. I've really been letting that go, because in the end you free yourself. Like you're holding yourself back feeling negative towards these people, because half the time, most of the time, these people are not even thinking about you, and you're sitting here sending all these negative emotions towards them, which in turn creates more negative experiences with people. Like say you're sitting here thinking of what this person did to you years ago, and you go out and you're not even in the mood to talk to anyone else, because you're still thinking about, oh, this person did this person did that, and it honestly does not matter in the present moment. It's not relevant. It does not matter, like, at all. You gotta focus on you and what you're doing. What are you doing, and what are you doing to get yourself to the next level, to where you want to be? That's what I've been focusing on this year. And yoga has really helped release all the trauma that has been stored in my body. Especially like things that you don't even consciously remember these things. Like even when I try to feel into it and think about it, I don't know. I feel the feeling, but I don't know where it's from, or like what happened for me to feel that way. And it's probably just stuff from past generational stuff that I really just can't. It's just not in that memory. In this memory, like it's not there. So moving the body in certain ways, releasing all that tension and negative emotions and feelings from the past, crying, letting it all out, has really helped me feel more alive, I'm more able to stand in my truth, to be able to relate to other people. And that's all I have to say for this video. Alright, I'll catch you guys.